Hello everybody, how are we all doing today? Hope we're all doing good. I'm back with another true crime case, this time on a recent case of Jayden Spicer. I've only done the basic information, I don't know a right lot. I'm going in very blind here. I only know information of him going missing, when he went missing, etc. As always, do your own research, form your own opinion. This is fact, not based on any real evidence here. This is intuition and what the cards are telling me. Also, if you've not subscribed and you're new to watching my channel, please hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share. Thank you. My goal is by the end of the year to reach 500 subscribers. I can't do that on my own. Need you guys to do that for me. As always, thank you for supporting, liking, sharing, commenting, and most of all, watching. I have noticed the views going down a little bit. Don't know if it's the season, with it being the summer season. Coming back in September, I'm going to switch up this channel. So look out for the post that I put up under my channel. That's general readings, all different kinds of readings. I may also do some shorts of a card a day, so keep an eye out for that. I also run a private public group, not a private one, public group called Art, Soul and Sanctuary. That is where we do free little mini readings, everything themed for the day. So please check that out. It's free to join as well. But plenty of things happening throughout the week, and we are up to currently 218 members so far, so that's going really good. Anyway, enough of my waffling, let's get into the reading. So today's general energy reading is on 10-year-old Jayden Spicer. It was last seen around 9 p.m. on August the 5th, wearing blue Sonic the Hedgehog pyjamas. This is from his home in the area of Pamble Branch Road in Jackson, either overnight or in the early hours of Wednesday morning. Looking at his picture, the photo of him, I was drawn to the dark purple circles under his eyes. Looks to me like he had a bit lack of sleep, exhaustion here, but also I'm picking up been quite anemic, a lack of vitamins and diet. Also, body language was very closed and timid. That's the first channeling impressions I've got just from a picture that's already been put out there. Okay, so into the reading. I know it's not a true crime reading as yet. It's a missing child's case, but I would like to tap into the energies here. So I have my true crime oracle. So, Spirit, give me a clear picture, events that led up to Jayden Spicer's disappearance, please. 10-year-old Jayden Spicer. Why has he disappeared? Beach, abuse and neglect in the middle. At this point, I don't even know who his parents are. As I said, this was very brief information. Okay, let's get into it. Give me some cards telling me what led up to his disappearance, please. Okay. Surveillance. Lies. Abuse, neglect, surveillance, lies. We have grandparent showing up here. And a male. Bottom of the deck, runaway. Okay. And it's funny because as I were shuffling this deck, I was drawn to this card. I looked at it, I actually split the deck. Maybe surveillance of him going missing. Maybe it's been picked up on some form of camera here in the area, possibly. Or there may be footage of days before he went missing, so police can track movements, hopefully, or events that were happening. Somebody's lying here. This is generally my magician card. Smoke and mirrors, tricks, lies, deception, illusions. Grandparent energy here coming through. I don't know whether he were very connected and close to his grandparents here. Maybe he lived with them. I'm not sure. As I say, I don't know much background information of his parents or grandparents here, but it's interesting that this card's come out straight away. So grandparents could have a significant connection here. I'm not saying that they've done anything wrong here. There could be just like a significant role in his life that they play. I'm not saying anything untoward. Well, we have a male figure here showing up. Stepdad, father energy, male. Looks pretty shifting, this card to me. Again, this is all alleged here. There seems to be on guard in this card here. Seems to be on guard, watching, waiting, very much on guard. I don't like that straight away. The abuse and neglect card has come out here. I don't like that straight off of the bat. This has come out. Let's pull some more. And obviously the bottom of the deck is a runaway. I wonder if he did go missing on his own volition here. Let's just see. I'm not jumping to any conclusions right now. I need some more cards on this. Life insurance. Shows a family. Shows a child. Parents, mum and dad energy here. Power supply. I'm not really looking at this power supply here. I'm looking at the background scenery. It's quite in the mountains, quite wooded nature area. Fields. Flies doing made in. One more, please. Outer space. Again, I'm drawn to the scenery. Quite being desolate, isolated area I'm feeling here. Outer space. This is just, again, as most of these cases, a phenomenon of just kids disappearing. I mean, in this day and age, how can kids just disappear? It's beyond me, especially with us technology and advancement. So I understand what that card's saying. At the bottom of the deck, we have trapped bars and a dog. I wonder if the dogs have been brought in yet. I'm also seeing this vastness of scenery here. Maybe they are going to extend the search, not concentrate on the home now, the home area, expanding out to other areas I'm feeling here, and they may bring the dogs in. I'm wondering with this trapped business whether it could be trapped somewhere underground, trapped in a rural nature vastness area. Let's see what else we've got. What's that? Natural disaster. Okay. I'm not feeling that this is a natural disaster. Maybe it's been made out to be a natural disaster. He just got up and left, or something to that storyline being put across here. But with the cards I've got above here, I'm not feeling this, if I'm honest. Man-made okay. So we have natural disaster here, so this is just confirmation to me. With the next card is a man-made disaster, so that means that somebody is involved in this disaster happening. It is not natural. So I've got the opposite here. That's the storyline that's going to be put across, that it's a natural disaster. It's gone missing. Don't know what's happened. But this card suggests otherwise. Man-made disaster. Bottom of the deck, mind control. Is that mind control of the scenario, the script that's been put across? Try to control the narrative. And is it something more untoward with this card? I wonder, because these cards from a first energy reading here are not good to me. Greed. That will popping out. Greed. Let me have two more. Fraud. There's money involved as well. Fraud could be with the lies here. Fraudulent lies, I'm thinking as well. Fraudulent storyline. Yeah, with the family at the bottom of the deck. I also feel maybe some criminal activity may have been going on here as well with the fraud card. Money embezzlement, I'm not sure. Oh. Motel, hotel. No. Crime of passion. So somebody lost their rag, somebody got angry, I'm not sure here. Motel, hotel, this could be connected with the fraud because it's at the side of the fraud card. Maybe doing business in the motel, hotel. Bottom of the deck is neighbourhood, 101, 102. Maybe somebody in the neighbourhood, maybe next door neighbour knows something. I was going to come forward with some kind of information around this family. Let's move these up to some order. I'm going to clear my desk. The and we're going to get into True Crime Oracle cards, and this is more of what the police should be doing. What's the next steps for them, and what the police should be looking at, and what they need to do next here in this case. At the minute, it's a missing child's case. It's quite recent, it's not very old. So I'm tapping into recent energy here. I'm already feeling something untoward here. Tennessee, Jackson, Tennessee area, they do have a lot of rural woodland nature, mountains. Someone's done crime here as well with these cards. Somebody's done some criminal activity. One more. See what the police investigators need to be doing next. Spirit, what do the police investigators need to be doing next in this case to find Jayden Spicer, please? What do they need to be doing next? What do they need to look at? How do they need to go forward? Silent witness. Listen more than you speak. Observing others' actions and words can provide valuable insights. Trust what you say and hear and use it to piece together a clearer picture. Alright, okay, so I'm getting from this at the minute, the police are not going to give out much information right now. They're watching and waiting and seeing what happens next with this card. The silent witness also could be the neighbour, connected to the neighbourhood. Maybe they're waiting to see what happens next as well. Give me some more cards on this, please, for it. There's a woman here also. That may be keeping silent about things. Maybe she was in this abusive relationship also here. There's a witness to the abuse and neglect. The case of integrity. Maintain integrity in all your dealings. Ensure that your actions are honest and transparent. Integrity fosters trust and credibility in both personal and professional relationships. Okay, as I said, this is for more investigations and the police, what they need to be doing here. Maybe this is telling them not to go on a whim with the storyline, to use integrity here, not go with the first thing that's evidence shown to them. Look deeper. Give me two more, please. Two was flipped. The justice scale. Commit to uncovering the truth, even if it's difficult. That's interesting because I literally just said this. Be persistent and dedicated in your quest for accuracy. Avoid shortcuts and ensure that your findings are thorough and reliable. This is exactly backed up what I've just said 2 minutes ago. The ethical dilemma. Address ethical dilemmas with careful consideration. Evaluate the moral implications of your choices and strive for solutions that uphold ethical standards. Ethical decision making is crucial for maintaining integrity. Why have I 2 integrity cards here? With this investigation, is this investigation going to be compromised because of lack of integrity? It's making me feel maybe somebody in the investigation police force could be connected to this case on a personal level, or personally know the family involved here. With the integrity of the case is going to be put at risk. Okay, move them up. Let's get into revealing truths. I don't really like this. Straight off the bat, I don't like this. Protect escort, teach, guard, sing. Performance. See what else we've got. Regarding Jayden Spicer, please spirit, what else do we need to know? Flipped. Chew, deep thinking, remember, solve puzzles, code word. Synchronization, resonance, music and emotion. I'm not sure what that one's about. Synchronicities, patterns. Synchronized. It means flow. Flowing. Okay. Chewing. It's like you're mulling over things. Deep thinking, remember, solve puzzles, code words. This is in the night as well here, this picture, this card. It's definitely a mystery, this, that needs to be solved. Bottom of the deck, messages, communication records, call records and instant messenging. Could be something on phones records, some kind of communication about this. What's that? Popped out. Letting go, surrender, open, give up and release. I like this card. It suggests to me a release of a spirit here, release of a soul. Excuse me. It kind of reminds me of leaving the body. Pollution, infection, parasite and poison. So does this say he'd been given something? Made him poorly. It's water here. I have water at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Just putting this out there, could be in water. With it, because with this letting go, I'm seeing somebody floating up. Then I have the pollution card, which in the background has water. Okay, right, let's get into what's the vibe here. This is going to be a long one, guys. I'm digging in deep here. I mean, looking at the cards here, the timing seems to be right. Early hours of the morning, dark, night time. Splitting the deck, lawyers, legal, paperwork, court. Straight out. Cutting ties, freedom, standing up and awaken. This is a woman that's walked away, cut ties in order for a freedom. And I kind of feel this comes into the silent witness card here that I pulled earlier. In the shadows, in the silence. It just, yeah, it does remind me of somebody escaping some kind of form of abuse here. Whether that is to do with Jayden himself or someone connected around him, particularly a female. Could even be both here. Bottom of the deck, blood ties for inner circles, definitely to do with the family knows more. It's not anybody from out of the family, it seems like it's in the family. With the outer space card here, it's not somebody from out of the area I'm feeling here, it's somebody in the family, in a circle. What else have we got? Recharge, breathe, let go and clear the mind. This is talking about a female again here, walking away. I see water again, water. Recharging themselves. The grandparents could also have information here regarding what were going on in the family and in the circle of the family also. Letting go, recharge, cutting ties, letting go. It's all about cutting loose here, cutting loose. Okay, give me two more. Healing. Self-care, introspection and meditation, but I'm also seeing the healing card here. It's drawing me in. Which is letting you go, surrender, give up, release, recharge. It's a form of healing being done here. And a physical level, I'm feeling, physical and mental level. Give me one more, please. One more. One more, Spirit, please. Running. Running, escape, denial and excuses. A lot of cutting ties, there's a lot of moving away, there's a lot of letting go. Seems to be a bit of a pattern here. Maybe this is where the synchronization card's coming in, telling me look at the patterns. There's a lot of walking away. There's a lot of cutting ties, letting go and trying to move on, especially with the healing card. We had runaway at the bottom of the deck, we have running here. Maybe as well here, Jayden ran away. Possibly in murky parasited infected water here. A lot of polluted water. It's just trapped somewhere. But then we have the crime of passion. Male abuse and neglect. Or maybe put into water that's polluted. Or somebody's running away from the situation. Could be double meaning to you with this card. Because they were with a narcissist, egotistical, opportunist and fragile person. This is the abuse card again at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so I'm feeling a female's left a particular relationship here. Cutting ties, letting go, moving on. But where does that leave Jayden? Stuck in the abuse and neglect cycle. Is the main person that got the abuse and neglect to start with, they've left. Who's the next in line? That's what I'm feeling. It carried on to someone else. Okay, let's get into broken mirrors. You said definitely something untoward. It's not as clear cut as a kid's just gone missing, let's put it that way. All alleged entertainment purposes only. Yeah, let's have a look. I'm feeling really depressive energy with this one, I'm afraid. Guilt, apology, remorseful, ashamed in the middle of the deck. Contemplation, yes, no, unsure choices, decisions. It's just with the storyline. Somebody knows what's happened and they tried to make a storyline. And they were contemplating the storyline here, what to go with, maybe. There's definitely a cover up, there's lines. This could be cutting ties with Jayden as well. He woken up to what was going on. He wanted freedom. He had enough. He did this is what it says, escaping something. Let's see what else we've got. Addictions, roller coaster, toxic connection. There's a toxic connection here between a male and a female. It keeps coming out. Not giving me much on Jayden here, it's giving me the situation around him, that what's going on. Guidance, faith, healing, intuition and dreams. This is a card I associate with myself, that Spirit's saying, yeah, we're guiding you, you're on the right path. Trusting your intuition here. I'll leave that one out because it's more confirmation from Spirit to me. Okay, so I'm seeing here an abusive relationship between a man and a woman. Planning, text, phone, call, meeting up. So this suggests to me that this case could have well been planned with the dates, the time, a plan. So timeline of events we need to look at. Break up, distance, separation, yeah. This is a man and a woman here, going their separate ways, quite clearly. We have another cutting ties, walking away, juices at the bottom of the deck. One more card. Unfinished business, proposal, forgiveness, reconciliation. So maybe this would have backwards forwards situation here between the man and the woman. Which, again, with this kind of situation and you've got children involved, it can be very unsettling for the child as well. Not knowing where they're coming or going. last deck, and then we'll get into the tarot. Just what lies beneath. We got another hotel motel business when we split the deck, getting a room, falling apart, falling into pieces. Look at that, and it's like a child's toy. No, I'm feeling that this kid were going through some kind of abusive situation here. They weren't getting looked after, and they've been getting neglected. I'll smooth them up. Just get in the way. I'm sensing the mother wasn't around. Jayden was with a male. In other words, stepdad, dad. The mum, I'm not seeing the mum being in the picture here for some reason. I'm seeing her out of the picture. Maybe the Jayden lived with dad, grandparents, or spent time with grandparents a lot. I think the mum left. I spent significant time away. Excuse me. It's flipped over. Check yourself. Check yourself. Don't know if that's telling me that to check for more information here. As I say, I've only got basic information. I may need to have a look into doing some more research into this. Investigators might need to be checking things and double checking instead of relying on information that's coming forward here as well. I kind of feeling that this is a card saying to me, check out more information. Which I may very well do here. See if the cards are correct in what I'm saying here. I need to look into the family more. Private relationship. Already knowing the tea. Somebody already knows what's going on here by the looks of this. Bugaboo. Yeah. Really speaks to abuse and scare tactics and everything else, manipulation and everything here. And look at the flag. It's a woman scared. That's why she's a silent witness. She knows things but she daren't come forward. She's frightened. Someone's putting on a show at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Let me get into the tarot on this. This is just random, these cards here. I'm just going to pull random and let's see what I get. Six of Cups in the reverse. Childhood in the reverse. Nine of Wands. Wounded warrior. up for one last fight. So Jayden could be wounded as well. This is heavy stuff. Page of Cups, Knight of Pentacles in the reverse. Pages of Young Children. Let's do one more. Six of Wands, Triumph, Victory, Recognition. Okay, Spirit, was Jayden in an abusive relationship here? Particularly with a parental figure. Could you confirm this, please? Is this Jayden? Eight of Pentacles in the reverse. Unable to work on things. Lack of achievement, lack of recognition, lack of things going your way. Irreparable damage here. Give me some more cards, please. Two of Pentacles in the reverse. So lack of balance, lack of moderation. Stagnation, stuck. A lack of choices and a lack of direction. All Pentacles. All money, material wealth. Lack of growth. Seven of Swords in the reverse. Just trying to get away with the lies and deceit. Cover up. Unable to move past things in the reverse. Sneaky deception, manipulation, theft. Let's see what else we have. The King of Wands, which is the father male energy here. The ruler, the organizer. The King is a powerful energy. I'm really feeling like Jayden was with a male energy here. A lot. A male role model or a male influence here with the King. I'm seeing here sole provider of Jayden. Okay. Let's see what else I can ask. Did Jayden walk away, run away? Is he a runaway? The Hangman in the reverse position is suspension. Unable to look at things from a different perspective. Lack of sacrifice here. Unimbalance. But I'm looking here at the chains. The chains and that. The chains in this card. Suspension. One in suspension. Is he tied up, chained up somewhere? And in imbalance. Let's carry on. There's two cards there. Seven of Wands. Male is on defence. Being attacked from all angles. This could be community, social media, the police and everybody else. Is having to defend himself. An onslaught of attack. An onslaught of attack could also be Jayden here with the suspension and an imbalance and being under attack. The Five of Wands in the reverse is getting over the arguments, the clashes, the conflict, clashes of egos, disagreements, conflicts. In the reverse, the conflict, arguments and aggression is finished in the reverse. Things are just in suspense here. It's too many. But I am interested in the phone in the reverse. Not taking risks. Not being able to go on a journey. There's lack of new beginnings, lack of freedom. It's just stuck energy. The Fool as well is to me is naivety, innocence and child. Child is stuck in the reverse. To me is taken a great tumble and a fall. And again, it's in suspension here, in balance. There's a lot of being hung in suspension. Move these up. All right, give me the energy of that's Ace of Pentacles. Give me the energy around Jayden's situation, please, before he went missing. Four of Wands. It's in the home. Something happened in the home. A disharmony, a disconnect between a woman and a man. You see the child here as well as in that middle. I don't know if there's any siblings, he has any siblings or anything. But to me, this is in the home. And I just asked the question, give me the energy around Jayden's situation. Something to do with the home. With the Three of Wands, which is foresight planning. We did have the planning card here. Looking for direction, looking on the horizon. This is waiting for an opportunity to come in, waiting on a decision, waiting on a plan. And the ship comes in. Again, water. Foresight. You are one wand in the hand and two behind. This means you've made your decision. Around the home. With the Nine of Swords here, suggests insomnia, nightmares, anxiety, fear, something keeping you awake at night, worries, mental anguish, somebody feels guilty here. I do feel this happened on a night, in the bed. The bed's empty, gone. Jayden's gone. This is bringing a lot of anxiety to someone. Ten of Swords is a release of a brutal ending. We have a lot of releasing cards here. Give me one more card. Hermit. Isolation. Wisdom. Introspection. Reflection. So the Virgo card is the Hermit, the Earth sign. So it's the Pentacles here. Somebody could be an Earth sign. But this is in the mountains here, this card with the Hermit. Somebody's stuck, isolated, cut off and alone. I'm also drawn to the Snake here. Manipulation, deception. Regarding the Sun, the boy. Okay. I want to know if is the mother, as I feel, separate from this situation? Is she not part of the family home? Yeah, she's not part of the family home, with the Sun being my yes card. She's also separate from the Sun here, so I don't think she's part of the family home here. I feel she's separated. Yeah, the Six of Cups, a childhood happy memories, nostalgic memories, childhood, home, memories, family, etc. Separate here. Maybe being separated when he was a child, the mother. Distance there when he was a child. Give me one more. The Five of Cups is grief and loss. Despair, anguish, pain. Regarding the child, the son. This don't look good. The star here that's flipped. Hope, wishes coming true, dreams coming true, but it's also a card of renewal. Healing and renewal. I don't like the part about this healing business and renewal. It suggests to me the healing to be done with Jayden. And again, water. Again at the bottom of the deck. Ten of Swords of release. Painful release. A release of pain. A release of betrayal. Alright guys, I think I'll leave this reading here for today. I may do a follow-up reading once I get some more information. Now I've done the initial energy reading. Thank you for watching, and bye bye for now.